So I'm currently in a little bit of a transition phase of life. I feel like I am between realities, between the past and the future, where I'm already deciding on the new, on the things that I desire to experience and next, while at the same time still navigating a reality that is from previous choices. Choices that I've made previously created this. And now I'm currently choosing something new, but it's still being manifested, it's still being shaped by reality. While I'm navigating my old choices, I'm as well navigating my new choices and what it means to step into the new and to let go of these past decisions I have made. So, for example, I have this jacket that I bought in 2019 or 2020 as a dedication to my inner child. She always wanted a jacket like that, and I had been healing my inner child that year as well, very passionately, really moving through many layers of my childhood and what I grew up learning, the beliefs that I adapted, and how I got shaped into becoming the person that I was in my teenage years, and how I got into a depression. And that all led to that moment. And then when I did all the healing needed, necessary to break through that and break free from how I felt about myself, I had purchased this jacket. And over the last years, I have wore this jacket when I started on YouTube. I had this jacket when I started sharing on Instagram for my new embodiment. I as well met many people in that jacket, even had my first relationship in that jacket. I took it to Mexico. There's so many memories attached to the jacket. But then when I came back from Mexico and I was back in the Netherlands, I definitely needed the jacket because it was so cold and I wore it a lot as well. And it was kind of like the symbolic thing of like how this jacket was there for me once again after a heartbreak, after going through a breakup, and then being in a place that I had actually said goodbye to previously or didn't assume to come back to. And now I was back in this place. Now, I've been living here once again for 2 years, which have been so divinely guided. Like all the experiences that I've had over the last 2 years have been exactly what I needed to experience. And I needed to be here. I needed to be here for my parents, for my sister, to mend, to burn bridges as well. I have done so much beautiful inner work here in this place that I never thought I could do here. And this jacket has been once again by my side through it all. But over the last 6 months, I've definitely been embodying someone totally new once again, a next level version of myself. I've been really become aware of that I'm 26 and how I've grown, how I've matured, and how I've become a whole different woman, and a woman that is so much more secure within herself, that holds so much power and has truly expanded her light in new ways. The jacket no longer feels like something that aligns with me. It's a memory now. It feels like this piece of clothing that holds so much experience and memory. And I feel the calling to let it go. But it's so difficult to let go of this jacket. And, someone could say, that's just a jacket. But it's like, no, there's so much meaning to this jacket. Why I got it, what it went through, what I went through in the jacket, and how it was there for me in times where I really felt like alone or going through things, or when things were hard, or when I missed home, when I was in Mexico. It was there as like a reminder that there were many unseen forces that were supporting me as well, protecting me. And with that, obviously, my inner child as well was with me um, through it all and was beside me. And yeah, it's so crazy because now I actually feel called to buy a new coat. It's actually a coat, it's not a jacket, it's actually a coat. And it really symbolizes this new version I'm stepping into, but I'm not yet able to purchase it. I'm saving up for it right now. But at the same time, I still have this old jacket, and I'm in this process where I'm like, should I already release this jacket before I have a new coat? Because that sometimes is a decision you have to make. Sometimes on this journey of being on your highest timeline on the soul path, you have to make decisions where you leap into the unknown. So you let go of something that you know has completed, has come to an end, or no longer supports your growth. And then you leap into this new journey without really knowing what will, take its place, what will replace the old, and what will be the new. You might not fully know yet, or you might know partly. Like, will I already let go of this jacket now, or will I hold on to it until this new coat will take its place? Because sometimes the new can only come when the old is already released. Because if the old is still there, it's you showing the universe, or you showing God that you're not yet done with it. So then something new will not yet take its place. But if you really show the universe or God that you're done with this one thing, then the new can really, come through, and maybe even faster than you can imagine. But because we're holding on to something, it's really that sign of like, okay, you're still holding on to this, so it's not yet time for the new. And then sometimes we have to make that decision of like, it's time we decide on the new without yet fully knowing everything, or knowing what, will happen if we let go. And, will we be supported? Will we be provided for? Will we be guided to receive something that will take the place of the old? And from my experience, that always has been the case, but there are moments where that's really difficult because there's so much attachment to something or someone or some place where you have been so comfortable, you have felt so supported, or you have felt so safe. Now you feel like this place no longer is supporting your growth, or where you're feeling called to go, where you know you're meant to go. And I've had that definitely with where I live right now as well, and I'm planning on taking a leap myself into a new direction with my living situation, because this place has supported me and provided so much value to me over these last 2 years. But right now, it started to feel like something that has come to a completion point, and where it no longer can support my next level that I'm stepping into right now as I'm making this video. So I know there needs to be a moment where I decide to let go of this without maybe fully knowing what takes its place. And that can be very scary, but that's really truly part of this journey. And that's how we build self trust, because through that experience, how will you be there for yourself while you take these leaps, while you let go of these particular things you hold so much attachment to, and that you can hold ceremonies for and rituals, and you can really truly honor something that you let go of, and then really make the decision that you're ready for something new. And that's something I'm currently experiencing heavily, that I really feel like there's so many things I'm letting go of, and every time I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope something else will take its place. And it does. And that's how these things unfold, and that's can be very scary. And I know that for myself as well, where it's like we really want to have control over it, but we actually never truly have control over it. But yeah, we have to be able to make that decision if we truly want something new, if we truly want to experience something different, or really want to take ourselves to that next level of reality that we are, envisioning for ourselves. We need to make these decisions to let go of something and step into something new. And there can be a little bit of a buffer time in between. Like, the in between time could take weeks, months, sometimes even years before we have one thing that is being replaced by something new, or that something new takes its place. Or that we receive something new to experience instead of the other thing that we were experiencing. So it's not always to say that when we make that decision immediately it shows up like this. Sometimes it does, definitely. But most of the time there's a lesson in the in between where we learn to surrender and trust in ourselves, and really build strength in the trust for our vision, for our dreams. So yeah, that's something I'm experiencing, and I'm excited to really honor the jacket that I wore over the last 6 years and then to let it go and know that something even more beautiful will take its place, and a coat that will once again hold so many memories through experiencing new things that I don't even know yet that will happen, which is exciting to think about. So